Hey, what's up guys? Martin here. I'm coming to you with a new video today because I received a lot of questions by you guys asking me how I spend my money and how you should prepare so that you don't end up broke, okay? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Again, not being a financial advisor, just so that you know and maybe you can model after what I do, okay? But before I say anything, please understand this is a big disclaimer. This is just my opinion. This is just what I do. And I'm in no shape or form a financial advisor or anything like that, okay? Anyway, with that said, here is the thing. In this video, if you stay until the end, I'm going to show you some tricks and hacks that allow me to basically make profits on stuff that you wouldn't even believe, okay? So make sure you stay until the end of the video where I'm going to show you what I do, okay? I'm not guaranteeing that it works for everybody, but it's pretty ninja, so make sure you stay until the end, okay? So anyway, here's the thing. So again, as I said, many people ask me, dude, how do you spend your money? Okay. So basically I get money from my business and there are different ways of, using that money, right? So you can go out and spend it on luxury, on items and stuff like that. But I think that it's best to be smart with your money and kind of like invest it, okay? So what I do is most of the money that I get, I will reinvest it in my business, because my business, the more I invest in the business, the more the business generates, and then the more I can reinvest afterwards. And then at some point I will reach a point where the business generates enough money for me to kind of like relax, okay? So that's the one thing that I do. The first thing is reinvesting in my business. The second one is I'm investing in real estate as well. Simple reason is I'm not saying that real estate is the best vehicle ever or anything like that. It's just one of my preferences because I found some land that I really like. And one thing is that real estate, it's not like you can produce more land, right? So it is a pretty good placement for me, a vehicle for me, because I kind of like it. But again, I'm not saying go do real estate, go do this, go do that, okay? And then the third thing that I do is actually investing in the stock market, all right? So, I invest in stocks, and there are different ways of looking at stocks, okay? Obviously, you guys know about it. With stocks, you can make money, you can lose money if you're not careful. So in this video, I'm actually going to talk about the stocks. And please understand this again, and I'll say it again, I'm not a financial advisor. And with stocks, they can go up, they can go down. So if you don't have the right strategy, if you don't have the right background information, then you lose your money, okay? So me, I'm using conservative strategies, and so good, so far so good. So anyway, the thing with stocks is any investment whatsoever, is the earlier you start, the better it is going to be for you, okay? If you start young, even if you're just putting a little bit of money in the beginning, with the compounding effect, it is going to appreciate, and you can't even believe how much you can multiply. So if you're young right now, if you're in your 20s, start investing. Even if it's $10 here, $10 there, please start investing, okay? Now, as I said, there are different vehicles that you can choose to invest. Again, as I said, there is real estate, there is stocks, and there is bonds and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to kind of like take the one that suits you as a person, okay? So don't just copy people because it works for them. It has to be something that you understand. Don't invest in something you don't understand, and something that you like, that suits you as a person, okay? So for example, if you don't have the stomach or the heart for day trading or something like this, don't go into day trading, okay? Find something else, okay? Now that brings me to the different strategies, right? So you have different strategies. You have day trading that I was just mentioning. So you're basically looking at graphs and you're buying and selling stocks, for example. So this is actually the most well-known form of trading, like stocks, because that's the one you see in Wall Street and all the movies and stuff. So people assume that stocks is day trading, okay? And again, for day trading, you need to have the stomach for it. I don't have the stomach for day trading. I can tell you that. then you actually have long-term stock appreciation. So basically, you're going to invest in a company that you believe in, and you just put the money there and you just wait for the stock to go up. You wait years and years, you hold, and then one day you're going to sell, and then you're going to make money. Okay, so that's the second way of doing things that a lot of people don't know about. The third way is actually looking for companies who provide dividends. So dividends are basically a percentage of the profits that the company is going to distribute to the shareholders, you being one of them. And basically, with dividends, you can actually earn passive income now without waiting. For example, in the other example of long-term holding, you have to wait 20, 30 years, 40 years to get your big check, whatever. Whereas here in this case, you're not looking at the appreciation of the stock, meaning, oh, my stock's going to do times 20. What you're looking for is passive income. So you're not necessarily caring about how much the capital is going to appreciate, but you're looking at how much this company is going to pay you for the dividends. Okay, and this is pretty relaxing, right? But so you can see there are different strategies, so you can pick which one is best for you, and then from there, once you pick one, do you want to be conservative? Right, so you can be very conservative. You're like, hey, you know what? I don't really care about. I don't need much money. I don't need much appreciation. I just don't want to lose my money. It can just go up a little bit. I'm fine with it. Or you can be moderate, where you take a little bit more risk. Or you could be very aggressive, right? You're like, okay, yeah, let's go all in. You swing big. Maybe you win, maybe you lose, right? Or you can do a mix of both. You can have some in your conservative. So most of your stocks, for example, in a conservative model, and then a small percentage in an aggressive. Okay. So anyway, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I have something for you today that's related to stocks. Okay, so that's the reason why I've been telling you about stocks. And this is something I use myself, and that helps me a lot. It helps me a ton make decisions on what I want to do. Okay, so this resource is called Benzinga. All right, and we're gonna jump on my screen, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right, guys. So now we are on my screen. This is the homepage of Benzinga, and this resource is awesome, right? Because of different features that they have. Remember that I told you that you have different strategies. Either you can do some day trading or long-term holding, or you're looking for dividends. Okay. So let's say, for example, you're into day trading. You have all the news here. Right? They will give you all the financial news that you need to be able to make decisions for these three different strategies, right? So let's say, for example, there are mergers, right? There's a merger, there's an acquisition. So right now, for example, we have a big merger here between two massive companies that I never would have known. Instead of if I didn't follow this, right? So I know that this company is going to go public soon, and I'll be there, right? So you have mergers, you have acquisitions, you have trends in the market. So you can identify trends in the market. So let's say, for example, you're realizing that, hey, you know what? I start seeing more and more of these companies into the electric cars or something, or the batteries or something like this, right? And you can basically go there and start investing in that specific field, because you can see that there's some interest and some news. Other big investors are jumping in, which is always a good sign. So that helps you make your decisions. Okay. Now, here, for example, you can also hear about people getting funded, which basically tells you that, hey, you know what? If the big investors are putting their money there, maybe there's something in that market, and you can start looking into that market to see, where this thing is going. Or one other example would be, let's say, for example, you hear that Tesla is opening a new factory in, so here, for example, what is it, in like, I don't know, in China or something. So let's see, yeah, there is a big contract that has just been signed between this company and the Chinese government. So that tells you, dude, there are a lot of people in China, and if that agreement's been made, maybe there's something there. Maybe you should go and start looking. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Please don't just look at this and go buy stocks and then complain that, oh, well, I lost my money. So this Benzinga is a fantastic resource, but obviously you have to cross-reference it with other things. Okay. You have to make your own educated decisions on what you want to do. Okay. But why is this very interesting? So I'm going to give you an example. You see this thing here, right? Bill Gates with the ex-wife, all right? So the thing with stocks is that sometimes they're impacted by external factors, something that have nothing to do with business. So let's say, for example, the founder of this huge company is now filing for divorce, and now he will have to give half his stocks to his ex-wife, or the ex-wife is going to give half the stocks to her husband. So now people start questioning, what does that mean for the company, right? And right there, you might see that the stock goes down for a little while, okay? Or there's a big scandal. I don't know, someone is accused of, indecent conduct or something like this. The stock will take a hit for a little while, but it will go back, right? Depending on the company, obviously. If the scandal is, it was a big scam and stuff, it's not going to go up. But here you can identify trends, you know what I mean? And this trend stuff that have nothing to do with the actual conduct of the business. Okay, so these are the things that you can do. For example, let me give you another example. Let's say there's an oil spill, right? So there's a total ship, a tanker. There's an accident, boom, oil spill. What do you think is going to happen? Well, the stock is going to dip for a while because it's a PR nightmare. But then what happens is that it's going to go up. So if you know that kind of stuff, then maybe, and obviously, please don't quote me and say Martin said go buy some stocks when there's an oil spill. And you might be like, oh, dude, this is not very ethical. I'm just saying what happens when there is an oil spill. The price of the stock will go down. Then obviously, you can decide to go and invest or not. That's your problem. It's not really mine. Okay. But yeah, so these are some of the things that you can see in here. So I use this, I use Benzinga Pro, and this is really cool. So there are some other features here. So you have a news feed. So that news feed will give you in real time, depending on the plan that you have, it will give you all that sort of information in real time that will help you make educated decisions and decide whether you want to jump in or not. Is it your time to jump in? Okay. So again, let's say, for example, the oil spill, people will hear about it in the news, but let's say it's in, I don't know, it's in Kazakhstan somewhere, and it's not necessarily talked about in the news or something, so you didn't hear it on the news, but it will still affect the stock. You will be able to learn stuff like that, here, right? So you can customize your own filters, and you can have real-time notifications on current events, okay? And that news feed is insane. It gives you some insight, insight that help you not accurately, because no one can accurately predict what a stock is going to do, but it gives you more elements to be able to make decisions. One other thing as well is this thing here. Why is it moving? And this one is really cool. So normally you need to be kind of like an expert, and you need to gather data from God knows how many sources to be able to know stuff like this. But this will tell you, for example, you see that the Cheesecake Factory is going down for some reason, and you don't know why. You're like, dude, what's happening? So this feature there will give you information as to why it's moving probably. Okay, it's not 100% accurate. But then, based on that, you can basically adapt your strategy. If you think that it's temporary, or if it's permanent or anything like that. So if the thing is dipping because it's all a sham and they go bankrupt or something like that, maybe you don't want to hold on to that. But if it's because of, I don't know, some scandal with someone got sick in a cheesecake factory or something like that, and you hold the stocks, are you going to sell? No, not really. So this here will give you so much information that helps you in correlation with other pieces of information. Please, I remind you this, don't solely base your decisions on one source of data, but this will help you. It helps me a lot. The example I gave you with the oil spills, it's something I've done. So I know it helped me a lot, okay? So this is one of the features. This news feed just imagine you had experts telling you about what's going on right now, that allows you to make quick moves, okay? So that's one thing and it can help you with everything, especially if you're doing like day trading or anything like that, or even if you're holding, okay? Because some people think that it's only for day trading, but if you're holding, the hardest thing to do is to stay calm when the stock is going down, right? So if you have decided to hold and the stock is going down and you understand why it's going down, you're not going to panic. You're not going to panic sell, okay? So that's really, really interesting. Now, the other thing is the watch list. So my take is, and again, this is just my opinion, is, if there are millions of stocks out there, you can't follow all of them. And what I like to do is kind of simplify my portfolio and only follow a certain number of stocks so that it's easier for me to manage and to kind of like make profits out of it. If I had to follow 200 stocks, it will be impossible for me to do. So here you can select a bunch of stocks that you want to monitor, and then you will know everything about those stocks, okay? It will tell you everything, alerts, everything you need to know about these stocks, it will tell you, okay? And this is precious. It will save you so much time and so much, so many human errors and emotional errors. Again, panic selling or just buying just because someone else is buying or something. It's not a good strategy, okay? So there are many other features here. These are the ones that I will use the most. Obviously, there's a link here in this under this video. I put a link for you to go and open a free account. And if you open a free account, then I'll be compensated, and it will help support this channel. So make sure to click on this link because it will tell me that I'm doing a good job and I give you some good information. Now, you can start for free using the link under the video, and let's have a look at the packages that they have here. All right, so you have different packages depending on how, kind of like on the strategy that you want. So for example, if you are into like day trading, so you need to move like super fast, then you have like these two packages might be better for you, because obviously on this one here, the essential package was the most popular. You have real-time quotes and real-time alerts like news chats and sentiment indicators that basically tell you, okay, where like signals. For example, the signals is if a stock moves sharply in the last 5 minutes, so either up or down, you will know about it, okay? If it moves more than the average, more than the normal, then you will know about it. You'll have real-time updates from the NASDAQ, right? And if you're really serious about it and you want that to be your career, then you should go for the mentorship, where you have the mentorship from leading traders, right? So let's say people will give you the secrets that they have accumulated over like decades. They will be able to introduce you to those, right? You have like webinars, and you're part of a community where you'll have really accurate and educated information that will help you make better decisions. Now, if you are if you're holding long term, or if you're looking for long midterm, I will suggest this package there, where you don't necessarily need the real-time updates. You will have the updates; they'll be a little bit delayed, but again, you're not trading every single day, and this package will be it will be suitable for you. So you might be like, okay, so I'm holding long term. Why the hell would I need this package? Why do I need those updates? Well, I am holding long term, but here's the thing: with the just with the news that I see here, I've been able to position myself on really good stocks that I never would have put my money in if I didn't follow this, okay? Because I can see a trend that's coming, right? You can see, for example, where the future is going, and you want to be there, okay? So that's the reason I really recommend that, because this is investment in yourself, in your future. Okay, this is your future. If you want to be able to live comfortably when you're older, then look, this is for you. So this is a small investment to, and it's an investment that if you are, paying attention and cross-referencing information and choosing the right strategy that works for you, it can be beneficial for you in the long run. Okay, so that's why I love this product. That's why I use it myself. And guys, if you guys want to use it and you want to support the channel, there is a link right under this video, and you can go ahead and click on it and go open your Fear account. So thank you very much for following this review, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.